guys, so today we're going to do a video on is it time to buy a home and how do I know what things do I need to consider before I make that decision. Oftentimes owning a home can actually be cheaper than renting a home. Here's a little exercise you can do. This will kind of give you some perspective. Okay, so the exercise, you're going to take your rent. Let's say for example it's $1,000 a month. You're going to take that and you're going to times it by 200 and that equals $200,000. So this means if you were to own a home, you would be paying the same amount of money per month if that home was worth $200,000. So whether you're renting, whether you're buying, you would be paying $1,000 a month. Why is this important? Renting isn't always cheaper. You need to compare your monthly rent payment with your monthly mortgage payment if you were to have a mortgage, and then also factor tax savings that you would have for owning a home and the equity that you would build as well for owning a home, and that would set you up to better compare the two. Okay, so on to the 5 things to consider before buying a home. Number 1 is consider your financials. How much debt do you have? Take a look at your loans, take a look at your credit card debt. You want to be in a good financial standing before buying a home. It'll better prepare you to buy a home. Okay, the second thing to consider, the down payment. A lot of banks will require 10 to 20%. Sometimes you can get away with as low as 3.5% for the down payment. Usually it's better to have more money as a down payment. It will just give you a better sense of what kind of a home you can buy in terms of price and how much you can afford. On top of the down payment, you're gonna want to factor in and think about money that you're gonna need for moving expenses, closing costs, taxes, insurance, and potential repairs you need to make at the house. If you want to know more about closing costs, take a look at my other video that I made in the link down below. Okay, number 3, can you afford the monthly payment? For this one, you really need to think about future expenses that you're gonna have in the next couple of years. So let's say you have a home, you're trying to pay for your monthly mortgage payment. You make sure that you have enough cash for all the other things that life throws at you. Also think about how secure is your job, how secure is that salary that's coming in so that you can't afford that monthly payment and you're not pushing yourself to the max and trying to pay that because that's no fun. Number 4, are you ready to settle down? A lot of lenders, real estate agents, current homeowners will recommend that you try to stay in your house at least 5 years. If you can't commit to 5 years, you might want to hold off and just keep renting for now. But if you can, owning a home might be a good option for you. In this case, think about future job changes, places that you have wanted to move or to travel. If you can't commit to 5 years, you might want to hold off. And last on our list is number 5, is the size of your household about to grow. So if you're planning on having kids soon, that might be a good thing to think about. If you're deciding whether to rent or to buy a home, usually a home would be the more preferred choice if you're trying to start a family. And then thinking about the size of the home, the size of the family that you want is also a factor to consider.